Hey everybody, this is Tim Charron, and welcome to my brand new podcast called The Charron Zone, blah, 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 blah. Welcome everybody to The Charron Zone. First thing I want to do is thank my new sponsors, which are on my brand new Patreon VIP fan club page. I want to thank everybody for being on there. I want to thank Stephen Gagnon and his family for being tier 2 supporters. Much, much appreciated. So let's get right to this podcast. It's going to be a podcast mini, and I just want to talk a little bit about Nashville and networking. And I'll just let you guys know my thoughts on networking in general. Over the years, it's such a dirty word, and over the years, I've had to, or decided to, really try to work on being better at networking. And the essence of it, to me, comes down to, it's more like friending people. I think the best approach, and especially Nashville is such an amazing place because it's such it's becoming a big city, but the people are so warm and so nice, and there's such a camaraderie in the music business, and everyone leans on each other, and there's also incentive because people make money from each other, working for each other. I go there and I hire band members, and I hire producers, and stuff like that, and vice versa. And everyone that is a songwriter co-writes. The city is built, the country music industry really is built on co-writing songs. And that makes it very, I don't know, I wouldn't say easy, but it makes it much easier to get to know a lot of new people in the industry, because you get together in a room with them and write for a few hours and hopefully come out with a song. But it all comes back to, I think, instead of thinking of it as networking, so to speak, it's really served me to really look at it as going out and supporting people and their dreams or their work or their craft, and striking up friendships. Really, I mean, it's really the way the world seems to work in general, even in business, even in just everyday business, but certainly in the music industry in Nashville. And so I think if you approach it that way and you take that edge off of, oh my God, I have to impress this person, I have to meet this one person at this event, and I have to get them my CD. I think it's like a lot of things, you really look at it as a long-term thing, and meet as many people as you can casually, so that there isn't the pressure to just meet this one person that's magically going to make your career. Because the reality is, it's all of these friendships and the things that you can do for other people to help them with their life, with anything, like a normal friend, really, like just what you do for friends, and to create a friendship that will last for a long time. You just so happen to have music in common. It's really going to serve you, because it's all those relationships that are going to add up to hopefully a successful career. It's not necessarily just one person that is going to make or break your career. And so I've had a week and a half of unbelievable relationships and hanging out, and I have friends that we offer them to stay at our place when they're if we're in Key Largo or Key West or Miami Beach or Narragansett, and they offer for us to stay at their place when we're in Nashville. I have friends that just hanging out with them and chatting. Actually, the podcast has been fantastic, because I go and I talk to people about them and how they are successful in the music industry, and then they give me these unbelievable ideas on how I can take my career to the next level. So Hope that makes sense. It is all about people. It's all about other people. It always has been about other people, and it always will be about other people. So a great little tip is to, if there's someone that you want to network with or become friends with in the business, really in any business, but my microphone just dropped, so I picked it up. Here's my tip. This is what I do. If there's someone that I really want to get to know in the music business, and Nashville is great for this because so many people have, smaller side gigs, even big successful songwriters. They play writers' nights, artists, side musicians that tour with big artists. Find out when they're playing and go to their small shows, or if it's someone on a panel, go to the panel discussion. Go support them. And that's what I like to do. I like to, if I have friends that are playing on Broadway in Nashville, I go and hang out and support them. And then they seem to want to do the same with me. And it's really that simple. Go support people. Go help people. If you help other people do better, then eventually it'll come back to you, and y'all can do better together. So that's one reason why I love Nashville, and that's another reason why I just love music in general, because it brings people together that you would never otherwise get to know. So there you go. There's the Charron Zone for the week. I've got a bunch of amazing episodes coming up. We're working really hard on interviewing some amazing #1 hit songwriters, people that are gurus at music licensing, TV and film music licensing, people that were on Oprah Winfrey because they've written best-selling books, all sorts of really cool stuff. So stay tuned. Thank you guys very much for listening and watching. Make sure you're subscribed. And thank you again to the VIP Tim Charron fan club, who are my new sponsors. Thank you all for being on there. Love you guys.